That's the Police and Roxanne, Muskegon's 100.9. Andy O, it is 8:05 on your Tuesday. We have got some icy conditions out there, including a winter weather advisory in effect till 4 o'clock this afternoon. Still a little bit of freezing rain out there, which could make things difficult. We got to get you where you got to be in one piece, so slow down and take it easy. Now, we've been telling you a little bit about Toys for Tots this morning and what the Muskegon Jaycees are doing to help the community this year, which they never end their help for the community. Tom Bitson has stopped in this morning. Tom, how are you?
I'm doing well. It's cold out there, but nice and warm in here.
Mother Nature, somebody get her a pill.
Absolutely.
Pass out the Xanax for Mother Nature because she can't make her mind up, can she? So, first of all, let's tell everybody you work over at Celebration Cinema Carousel here in town. You've got a membership going in the Jaycees for how long? How long have you been a part?
I've been with the Jaycees for 6 years now.
6 years?
Yep.
Great organization.
Absolutely.
Always looking to better the community. And if people don't know what a Jaycee is and does, give us the elevator speech.
The Jaycees are basically an organization of leaders in the community, young professionals between the ages of 21 and 40 who come in looking for something a little bit to make a difference in the community, as well as being able to network with other professionals in the area for the sake of either furthering their own careers or just being able to help out wherever they're needed.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool organization. It's been around for quite some time in Muskegon, too.
Absolutely. The Greater Muskegon chapter is one of the oldest ones in the state of in the state of Michigan, probably the United States as a whole. But we've also been one of the most impactful throughout the U.S. Jaycees. Probably the biggest accolade as of late was we were named the 2011 chapter of the United States.
Wow.
And that was a great year to be part of this organization.
Is that through a series of works, or is that for one particular project you did, or how does that work?
It's definitely through a series of work, and it's kind of a culmination of a year-long worth of many different projects throughout each trimester, basically.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, generally, and just happened to be chosen as having put forth the highest quality.
That's what
you
want. So that's what you do. You do Snowfest every year. You do the Toys for Tots thing, which we're going to talk about here. What are some of the other big events for the Jaycees?
We've been involved quite a bit over the years with the Irish Fest, Rock Stock, Habitat for Humanity. Jaycees were part of the founders of Parties in the Park.
Nice.
Just to really name a few, our big one right now, besides Toys for Tots, is our annual Adopt a Family program. Okay. Where every year we will take on one or two families, depending on the need in the community, go through different organizations to find a qualified home, and we help them have a great Thanksgiving dinner, and
it's tough for a lot of families out there.
Absolutely, and a lot of those families deal with a lot of fear and pride, just because it's very hard when someone reaches a hand out, and it's not even really a hand out that we're coming with them. It's they need a hand up, and we give them a little break. We'll definitely help them out, set them up with a great Thanksgiving dinner, and usually we're able to muster enough that we're able to provide them with a Christmas dinner as well as get them set up with some gifts so the kids don't have to go without.
Awesome. Speaking of which, is Toys for Tots is going to get into full swing here over at the Plaza 1 and 2. Now, you're at Cinema Carousel quite a bit, but the Plaza 1 and 2 is kind of your baby too, isn't it?
Yep. Well, I'm most recognized when I'm at the carousel, but I do spend most of my time across the street here at the Plaza 1 and 2. Coming up on Saturday, December 6th, the Jaycees are going to come in. This won't be the first time we've done this, but on Saturday, December 6th, from 2 to 6, the Jaycees are going to be there, and we will be accepting any unwrapped gifts that people want to bring in. They said that what they're looking for mostly are gifts for kids between the ages of 3 and 8. They seem to be pretty well set in the other areas, but by no means does that mean don't bring
something in. Yeah.
But at the same time, come on in. We'll take care of those that donate as well. And on top of that, Celebration Cinema has said we can go ahead and run a register to win for those that come in and donate. And what we're going to do is for the first 50 people, they'll go ahead and register to win, and we'll give away one of our refillable buckets.
Nice.
That'll be good through April 1st. We get more than 50 people, we'll go ahead and start adding on more buckets to give away.
So, nice. So a little incentive there to stop in.
Absolutely.
And it's not even about the incentive. It's more about doing the right thing.
Exactly.
And, one thing I want to throw in there, too, these age groups and all that, don't forget about teenagers.
Absolutely.
You know what? Teenagers are out there, and they are just as part of the poverty and struggles and all that kind of stuff. So keep teens in mind when it comes to some of this holiday gift giving. Again, it's December 6th. You guys kick this off, and then it's going to go through.
Well, I believe
just a one-day thing?
It's a one-day thing that we'll be doing over at the Plaza in the Jaycees, but I do believe this season's collection runs through the 16th.
Okay, very cool. Before I let you go, let's talk a little bit about Cinema Carousel. What have you guys have made some sweet improvements over there? I mean, I can't get over the new seats and the recliners and all this stuff. All that's going on. What else is coming?
Well, starting Monday, the new reserved seating program starts.
Is that for everybody?
That is for everybody.
Okay.
It's whether you buy your tickets online, whether you come into the box office, whatever. But the awesome thing about this is you get to choose your seats.
Yeah. Because I do that. Because if somebody was behind me eating nachos, I'd have to kill him.
Well, right, and that's been some of the concerns we've been hearing. But it's one of those cases where even if you do choose your seats ahead of time and you decide once you get in that something isn't quite right, we can get you swapped out into some other seats.
Okay.
It's gonna be a learning process. We're already trying it out, and it's actually been pretty successful so far.
Dude, I got to be in the top row in the back corner.
There you go.
I'm like a hermit. It's like, okay, I'm just going to sit here in this corner and leave me alone. I want to watch my movie.
If you haven't had a chance to try out the luxury seating, as we call it, the recliners
down
up in
below.
the front, those are all, and anyone that feels they might be too close, just give it a shot.
Yeah.
Even in the front row, it's almost like watching an IMAX
You're
movie.
absorbed. You're absorbed into
Absolutely.
it. And the D-Box stuff too.
Can't beat it.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome
absolutely.
way to. I went to see. Man, was it White House Down or the other one or something? I saw that in D-Box.
I believe White House Down was one of the first ones we offered.
Oh man,
yes.
Holy mackerel! It was, I'm sitting there and I'm watching it, and they're driving along in the presidential limo, and all of a sudden there was this accident, and the seat went crash on me, and I bit my tongue. I'm like, I was so not ready for that.
Absolutely. What I could easily say with the D-Box, because a lot of people do tend to choke a little bit because it is a premium seat.
Yep.
We do have Fast and Furious 7 coming up this next summer, and those were the movies it was created for.
Really?
So it's definitely
awesome.
For if for anything else that'll be tied to this movie, definitely would be worth a shot. If you're waiting to try out D-Box, go ahead and wait till this summer for Fast and Furious 7. So,
Tom Benson from Cinema Carousel and the Muskegon Jaycees. If people wanted to know more about the Jaycees, where can they go?
Well, tonight happens to be our monthly general membership meeting. We'll be over at the Port City Tavern. Happy hour starts around 5:30. Meeting will kick off at 6 o'clock. We'd be happy to see anybody. Walk-ins are welcome.
Cool.
So we'd love to see you. Otherwise, you can check our website out at www.muskegonjaycees.org.
We'll put it up online at muskegonradio.com in just a few. Good luck. You got the busy season coming on, brother, over there at Cinema Carousel. And thanks to the Jaycees and everybody for doing what they can to help the kids in the area.
Well, thanks for having us, Andy.
Absolutely. Tom Benson, the Muskegon Jaycees. Think about those toys for tots and do what you can December 6th over at the Plaza 1 and 2. Here comes Tears for Fears. Muskegon's 100.9.